Hi, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I do videos on Sundays and Thursdays at 4 o'clock. Today's video, as all Sundays are, is what I sold the week before. So I do show you what I sold it for. If I remember, I'll tell you what I paid for it or where I got it. And on Thursdays, it's just sort of a chat video, unless I have a box opening to do. Right after last Thursday's video, when I opened a ThredUp box, it was really a good box. So I immediately, when I got off of YouTube, I immediately ordered another box. So there will be another box coming. I don't know how fast this one will come. The last one came within 3 days. And that came from Illinois. I'm in Ohio. So sometimes they come from Pennsylvania, which is close too. And I don't know where else I've gotten them from, but I've had it take as long as 2 weeks or as short as the 3 days. So hopefully this will get here soon, because I've listed about half of what I got so far in the last box. I don't want to use up all my new listings. I'm also doing inventory. So I'm constantly doing inventory and ending those items and resubmitting them. So I try to do at least 10. They go on as new items. So I do between 10 and 15 listings a day. And it hasn't really picked up my eBay selling much. I've sold 12, exactly a dozen things this week, all from eBay, none from Poshmark. I've been busy on Poshmark, not listing, but doing the parties. I've tried to do at least one party every single day if I have those items. And I have not sold one thing from those parties. So if Bumblebee comes on here, I'll have to ask her about that. But it's a way for me to share things, and it seems less boring to put them in a party than to just go through and list, list my items item by item. So that's the way I'm trying to do it, but so far it hasn't worked, so I don't know. I have some exciting news. A couple days ago, I got an email from the Cleveland Clinic saying that it's my turn to get the vaccine. So I immediately went on my chart, which is the Cleveland Clinic thing. I think other hospitals have it too. And I had registered and everything. So I scheduled my appointment, and I go to get my first vaccine, the first of the two, next Friday, or this coming Friday, which is the 12th of February. And the funniest thing happened. Right then, I hadn't told my sister yet that I got my scheduled time for my vaccine. And she texted me, and I think it was the next day, maybe later that day, and said, asked me what I was doing that day. And I said, I'm getting ready to go to my scheduled vaccine appointment. And she says, well, she's getting it the same day. Here, she lives in Pennsylvania. I live in Ohio. Different rules in each state. We both got scheduled the very same day to get our vaccine. And it just happens to be our mother's birthday. So that's sort of amazing. But I will happily get it. I have to go on Friday at 12:20, and I guess there's a special parking place you go, and as far as I know, you still have to go into the hospital. They must have a place in the hospital, because they didn't say anything about lining up in the line to get it from your car. So, like, I see some doing it. So I think I have to actually go in the hospital. I may use that visit to use my new N95 mask. It's god awful uncomfortable. But I don't go anyplace, so I haven't had a chance to wear it at all. I just tried them on, and they are very uncomfortable. I'd like to send some to my daughter, but she doesn't think she'd wear it. And she does go out into the grocery store once in a while. I haven't been out of my house except to do curbside pickup in months. So, yeah. So I was sort of waiting for somebody to come in here to talk to before I start sharing here what I sold. I did make one big shipping mistake, maybe two. One shipping mistake on something that cost me about $4 on the item. I'll tell you about that when it comes up here. I think that's all I was going to tell. Oh, I only have 10 more things to do, 10 more item specifics that are required soon. I only have 10 more to go. And I started having 200 and some that I had to do. But I've done a little bit every day for like a month or more. And now I only have 10 left to do. So I could finish it today or tomorrow. I think the date you have to have it done is February 24th. I think that's the day. Yeah, so that was a good thing. Also, I cooked today. I actually made spaghetti sauce with ground turkey. I didn't make the sauce. It's Prego sauce. That's what I use, Prego. But I browned the meat and put onions in it. Made the sauce and cooked spaghetti, thin spaghetti, and had a little plate full before I came on here. Dexter got to lick the pan. So I have a lot of leftovers for spaghetti now. I'll freeze some, put some for the next couple days in the refrigerator, and freeze the rest. So I see that like every Sunday, Nick and Andrea are on, and I always mean to watch them before, because I think they come on like 2 o'clock my time. And I could watch them, but I always forget about it, because today I was watching for the 3 o'clock Poshmark party, which is dresses and skirts. And I have a lot of those, so I got them on. I'll have to watch Nick and Andrea after I do this video. So I don't think anybody's coming here. Oh, Mr. Pesto. Hi. Yes, I will receive it this coming Friday. I'm amazed that actually worked, just like it's supposed to, with signing up on my chart, and you put all your information in, and they emailed me, and the whole thing worked like a charm. So yeah, cool. I'm not sure which one I'll be getting. It'll be one of the ones where you have to get 2. So I'm not sure how long it will be for the next one. I really want to get the second vaccine in before I have to go to get the rest of my teeth done. So it was like a race between the two things happening. So I'm going to share my screen and go on and show you what I sold. They let you do videos on here now, share videos. That just came across a little while ago, and I see it here. When you hit share screen, you can also share a video file. So maybe I'll do that sometime, but right now I'm just going to share the screen. I have to, you'd think I'd get this right on the first try one of these times, but anyway, it takes a few clicks. This is the first thing I sold. It was last Sunday. This is from last Sunday till yesterday, these sales. So this is a cut from the cloth pair of jeans, boyfriend cut, and that went for the regular price of $19.99. Well, it was a sale price, but I'm always happy when that happens and they don't try to give me a lowball offer. But this was, this went to where? Lexington, Kentucky. And like I said, sold for $19.95. I charged $7.85 for priority shipping. But this was back before this was changed. So $7.65 is what they paid, and I had to pay $7.76. So it's not that much more, but I've tried to go on and change a lot of my shipping because shipping went up quite a lot, really, especially for first class packages. My goodness. So let's go on here. This item, actually it sold the week before, but it was a late payment. So I didn't get paid for it till Monday, I think, of this past week. So it was a best offer. I accepted her best offer of $14, and then she didn't pay for it forever. eBay sent her a notice and everything, and she still didn't pay till the very last second. So yeah, $14. She paid $4.50 in shipping, and that went to Framingham, Massachusetts. Or no, Maine. I'm sorry, MA is Maine, I think, right? No, maybe that's ME. Could be Massachusetts. What's MA? I need to go back to school. So let's see the next thing here. Here, this has a story. I sold this lipstick, Revlon Premier Plum Color Stay Lipstick, okay? It was for $10.34, and it went global shipping. And when I saw that it was going global shipping, I saw that they had to pay, international shipping on this little $10 item. Okay, they paid import charges and domestic shipping, and it came to, they had to pay a total of $48.13, or no, $58.47. $58 for this lipstick. I can't imagine somebody doing that. But when it's going to Brazil, but when I studied this new sheet that they're printing out your soles now, it's nice. It's better than the one that they were doing before. This gives you all kinds of information. And it's going to Brazil But right under the address, it says, please do not ship to this address. Now, I didn't see anything about that when I shipped it. So that's where it shipped. Well, I ship it to Kentucky, and then they ship it on to wherever it's going. But they're paying a huge amount, and it looks to me like it's going to Brazil. So this little lipstick. So I don't know. I may hear back about this. But right now, that's all I know about it. The next item is cut from the cloth, new with tags, this little blouse. It's a pullover blouse, sort of a fold-over lapel there at the top, and that along the hem had that coloring. And it sold for a best offer of $18.50, and they paid $4.50 in shipping, so they paid $23 total, and that went to Valley Glen, California. Then here's a little halter top tied around the neck, and this is by Express. It was black, sort of lacy, and had silver threads through it. It was real pretty. It was a small, and it sold for a best offer of $15, and that went to Anaheim, California. So 2 California sales. Like I said, they pay $4.50. I actually pay $3.85 because that hardly weighed anything at all. I've had that for quite a while. Here's a J. Crew sweater, women's extra, extra small. And this, see, it is a knit sweater. I've had this for a long time too, because I never take photos like that anymore. So it was a pullover, and it was linen, a linen knit sweater. So that sold for a best offer of $18. I accepted that. They paid $6 shipping, so they paid $24 total, and that went to Lauderhill, Florida. Then I sold this little hand knit. Well, I don't think it's hand knit. Looks hand knit, but it's a Build-A-Bear sweater for a little Build-A-Bear. And I think that came on one of my stuffed animals, one of the plush. And like Flippin' Hippos say, always remove the clothes if they don't have something to do. Like you wouldn't remove clothes from a Disney item. But this, the clothes that are on the Build-A-Bear things, you remove them and sell them separately. So that's what I did, and I got $8 for this. $8 was a best offer for this little sweater. It was free shipping, however, and I paid $3.49 shipping. So I didn't make very much on it, but it's better than just selling it with the bear, you know, because you wouldn't really sell the bear for any more money because it had a sweater on it. So, and the the Build-A-Bears sell just as good without their clothes on. Here's a Banana Republic. This is a men's. This was a really nice top. A men's half zip long sleeve. This was silk and cashmere. It was soft and really nice. And they paid $25, which was their best offer. I accepted it. They paid $8.85 to have it shipped to Edgewater, Maryland. And I had to pay $7.76, so I made another $1 on the shipping that way. So, yeah, this was a really nice sweater that they got. And this is one of the ties that I found. There were 25 ties that were not listed, that were up. You know, they were up with all my ties, and I thought they were listed. I think they were listed at one time, but for some reason, like things do, just fell off of the listings. And so I relisted it, and it sold. Tommy Hilfiger, this men's paisley, sort of a burgundy, or I don't know, maroonish burgundy color. It was a 58-inch tie, and that's sold for $11.99, which most of my ties are. It goes free shipping. I had to pay $3 shipping on it, and it went to Fairmont, West Virginia. Okay, here is something I got from Bumblebee. They're pinion pins. They're magnetic, and actually they're used for all kinds of things. Pinning curtains, pinning duvet covers on, pinning anything that you want to pin and not actually have the pin. They're sort of like clips, and they're magnetic. And there was a set of, I forget how many are in there, an 8-pack. With the key, which I don't know, because these were sealed. I didn't want to open it up to see what that meant. But they sold for $16.95, this little bag of pinion pins. It was free shipping. However, I didn't notice that I had copied this from another seller. Like their listings, you can do like a sell similar or sell one like this, and then you get the whole thing filled out. I didn't notice that they were shipping priority shipping. Now this could have went first class, no problem. And I would have paid like, I don't know, $3. But no, I didn't see that. And it went free expedited shipping. And you can't change it to first class because the buyer thinks it's coming priority shipping. So I had to pay $7.18. So I lost, say -3. So I lost about $4 doing it that way and not checking the shipping. So always check if you do that sell one like this, make sure all the things on there, the other person's listing is exactly how you want to sell your item. So that was a really dumb mistake on my part. But yeah, things go like that. And the last thing I sold, I think it's the last thing. No, not quite. Is this little pullover blouse by Philosophy. It's called Blues Original, and it was a size 10. This sold through the global shipping program. This sold for the $23.19, which is the sale price, and it went all the way, what hasn't gotten there yet, to Denmark, Silkeborg, Denmark. That just amazes me because they have to pay all this money to get it shipped to them. So they paid an extra $22.35, so they paid a total for this blouse $50.04. I know Suzanne A. Wells wants everybody to do international shipping instead of, it makes it cheaper for the buyer then when you actually do the shipping. And it's not supposed to be hard. I haven't done it yet. I use the easy global shipping program. So I don't know. They do have to pay an awful lot when they buy that way. Okay, my last thing I sold last evening, it was a pair of men's Reebok polyester running shorts. They're lined, but they were missing the cord inside. They have an elastic waist, but then they usually have a cord inside. But it was missing that, so they sold for $11.95, which was the sale price. I don't think I had best offer on that. And they paid $4.50 shipping, and they went to Denver, Colorado. So that is what I sold, and I just got another dingle here. Let me get back to you here and see if this is anything exciting. Oh, they've made an offer on a pair of diesel jeans that I had priced at a sale price of $39.19, and they're offering $20. So I will send them another offer. I won't just accept that because diesel are hard to come by. They're expensive jeans, and I will send them an offer back of maybe, I don't know, I'll try like $32 or something like that. We'll see if it's somebody that'll barter back and forth, you know. Okay, MA is Massachusetts. Thank you. You had to Google it. Yeah, I get those mixed up. Massachusetts and Maine. You said here, Indiana is pretty organized in the vaccine, but they are rolling back the mask wearing. I know that's so. It's because we're on the downslope for the vaccine. But I listened to a doctor on, I think it was CNN last night, and he says that a lot of states are like letting people, they're cutting off the curfew, and they're letting people back in restaurants, and even some are stopping the mask mandates. He says that's exactly the wrong thing to do. And he sort of made it like if you're running a race and you're winning, you're still racing, you're winning, you don't slow down, you keep going, which makes a lot of sense, you know. Darlene, hi, glad to see you. You just bought a $10 magazine that came to a total of $41.32. Shipping was nearly $25 from the US. Yes, you live in the UK, right? I think. I know it's terrible. Was that through the global shipping, or was that just international shipping that you had to pay that much? Wow. Yeah. I would love to buy some things from Nick and Andrea, just to buy some of their things. But I don't want to pay that huge amount of international shipping, you know, or global shipping, because I think they use the global shipping program too. Oh, Canada. Wow. It just doesn't seem that it should be as much for Canada. That's because in Ohio, we're just across the lake from Canada. It doesn't seem, now you could be way on the west coast of Canada, way up. I don't know where you are, but yeah, it doesn't seem that you should pay such a huge amount. It's, you know, I can see if I was shipping to Australia or someplace really, really far, but wow, Canada. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I will look into doing how to do the international shipping, because Suzanne A. Wells, she has it all on her program that I am part of. So she's a great teacher, and I'm sure I could learn how to do it. She says it's only a couple more steps. So yeah. So that is what I sold. And I really like the way eBay is putting out there. You ask for invoice for your own records, and you get this big sheet, and it has all this information on it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Maybe it was there before. I didn't do the invoice for my own records. I didn't even see it there before. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, folks. But my sister's daughter and son-in-law, they've both gotten their vaccines. They're both in healthcare. He's a fireman. He's gotten both of his vaccines already. And her daughter has gotten one of them so far. She still has to get the second one. I don't know if my daughter will. She'll be really afraid to get it. She's very paranoid about things. So I don't know what, when it comes to her turn, it's not her turn yet, but when it comes, I think the only reason my sister's daughter, well, she got it because she's a healthcare worker. So that's why she got it. And then my sister's granddaughter, she should get it too because she's in healthcare. And I don't know if she's gotten it or if she will or not. Let's see. I've eaten bologna, so I'm not afraid to get. Yes, good point. That's funny. Yeah. Well, they talk about Spam. I don't know. I always loved the taste of Spam. My mother used to make Spam all the time. We grew up on Spam. I don't think it's much different than bologna. Yeah, I haven't had a piece of bologna in a long, long time. I usually, if I'm going to get any deli meat, I get sliced turkey, like maple or sugar coated turkey. Smoked turkey is another good one. So I think I will close and go feed my poor dog, which he hasn't bothered me yet, but I have to feed him. And it's about time for me to take the chickens their treats. My chickens have started to lay eggs. Bumblebee, hi. You were shopping? Oh, good. Yeah, go back and see what I sold. I sold something from your miscellaneous box, which was a real surprise, but I screwed it up with the shipping, but you'll see when you watch it. Always glad to hear you're shopping. I would love to go shopping, but instead I ordered right after Thursday's box opening, I ordered another thread-up box immediately. So I'll have that coming and maybe one from you, right? I'm sorry I keep screwing up my mouth, but I'm so conscious about my teeth that someday I'll have teeth. I don't know. And after I have my dental work done, I'm not sure if I will be on with my actually showing my head or not. You may just see videos with my hands. I don't know. So I'm going to close. I'm glad to see you, Bumblebee. Hope you got some good stuff. And I'm working on my inventory still. I've done all the bins except I have 12 men's bins left to do. This is out of over 50 bins, okay. And two t-shirt bins. And then I'll be done with the bins altogether. And then I have to go to miscellaneous stuff and hanging things. But at least I'm going to be getting some new things to list. Because I really don't think this ending and selling similar is working the way they said it did. Because then it would count as a lot of new listings, and I'm just not getting the sales like I should be. So I will close for now, and I will be back on Thursday, hopefully with a box opening. Maybe. It just depends on how fast ThreadUp gets me a box, because you never know. Sometimes it's really fast, like the last one, and sometimes not so fast. So we'll see. So I will see you all on Thursday. So bye for now. Thanks for coming.